Imagine this. It's the end of the month, and once again, you're staring at your bank account, wondering where all your money went. You work hard, but somehow you're stuck in the same place, living paycheck to paycheck, barely making progress. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Most people don't struggle financially because they don't earn enough. They struggle because they don't have a system to make their money work for them. But what if you could break that cycle for good? Today, I'm sharing 5 powerful money habits from Crush Your Money Goals by Bernadette Joy. Habits that helped her pay off $300,000 in debt and become financially independent in just a few years. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what steps to take to escape financial stress and start building real wealth. And trust me, you don't want to miss the last habit, because it's the mistake that keeps most people broke for life. Welcome to Smart Money Vids, where we explore the habits, mindsets, and strategies that set the wealthy apart from the rest. Let's get started. Habit number 1, curate your accounts. If you want to take control of your finances, the first step is clarity. Most people have no idea where their money is going. They've got 5 different bank accounts, 3 credit cards, auto-pay subscriptions they forgot about, and money leaking out in ways they don't even realize. And then they wonder why they're broke at the end of the month. Here's the fix. Curate your accounts. That means simplifying and organizing your financial life so you always know exactly where your money is and what it's doing. Let's talk about Lisa. Lisa was making $5,000 a month, but somehow, by the time her bills were paid, she had nothing left to save or invest. She felt like her money was slipping through her fingers. Then, she took one simple step. She curated her accounts. She closed unnecessary bank accounts, consolidated her savings, and set up 3 clear buckets for her money. One account for expenses. This covered rent, bills, and essentials. Another account for savings and investments. This was automated so she never had to think about it. And one account for guilt-free spending. This let her enjoy life without feeling guilty or reckless. The result? Just by organizing her accounts and tracking her spending, Lisa went from saving $0 a month to over $800. And the best part, she didn't even feel like she was missing out on anything. Right now, I want you to do a quick audit of your finances. How many accounts do you have? How many do you actually need? If your money is scattered, simplify it today. The clearer you are with your finances, the easier it is to build wealth. Now that you have your accounts under control, let's talk about why most people stay stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, because they're saving money the wrong way. Habit number 2, reverse into independence. Most people try to save whatever is left over at the end of the month, but let's be honest, there's usually nothing left. And that's because they're doing it backward. If you want financial freedom, you need to reverse engineer your independence. Instead of saving what's left, start with the end goal and work backward. Here's how it works. Take your monthly expenses and multiply them by 300. That's your financial independence number. The amount of money you need invested to never have to work for money again. Let's break it down. Say your expenses are $3,000 per month. Multiply that by 300 and you get $900,000. That means if you had $900,000 invested in assets that generate consistent returns, you could cover your expenses indefinitely without working another day in your life. So what do you invest in to reach that $900,000? The wealthy don't just save money in a bank account. They put their money into income-generating assets like index funds and ETFs. These track the stock market and grow 8 to 10% per year on average. Dividend stocks. These pay you passive income just for owning them. Real estate. Rental properties generate monthly cash flow while increasing in value. Businesses or side hustles. Profitable businesses accelerate wealth growth. Take Jake, for instance, who always thought he needed to be a millionaire to retire early, but after learning this formula, he realized he only needed $750,000 based on his lifestyle. Instead of saving money in a low-interest bank account, he automated his investments. 1. He started with just $200 a month in index funds. 2. When he got a raise, he increased it to $500 a month. 3. He bought a rental property for $200,000 using a 20% down payment, $40,000 and a mortgage for the rest. 4. He rented it out for $1,500 per month, and after paying his mortgage, taxes, and maintenance, he netted $800 in profit every month. 5. Since his total living expenses were $1,600 per month, this rental income covered 50% of his expenses. After just 10 years, with compound interest from his index funds, passive income from dividends, and rental cash flow, he built a portfolio worth over $750,000. Right now, I want you to calculate your financial freedom number. Take your monthly expenses and multiply them by 300. Then research one investment strategy that fits your lifestyle, whether it's stocks, real estate, or even starting a business. The key is to start now. Of course, setting a goal is one thing, but what really matters is how you manage your money every single month. And that's exactly what habit number 3 is all about. Habit number 3, understand your net worth. Now that you know your financial independence number and have a plan to reach it, here's a question. Do you actually know where you stand today? Most people focus only on their income, but that doesn't tell the whole story. What truly matters is your net worth, because that reflects your real financial state. Your net worth is simple: what you own minus what you owe. If you have $50,000 in savings and investments, but $20,000 in debt, your net worth is $30,000. If you make $80,000 a year but owe $100,000 in loans, your net worth is negative $20,000, even though you have a high income. This is why so many high earners still live paycheck to paycheck. They don't focus on building assets and reducing debt. They might make 6 figures, but their net worth is close to zero. Let's take 2 people. John makes $70,000 per year, but spends almost everything he earns. He has a fancy car with a $600 monthly payment, credit card debt, and almost no savings. His net worth? Barely above zero. Sarah makes just $50,000 per year, but she lives below her means. She drives a used car, invests regularly, and has paid off her debt. Her net worth? Over $100,000 and growing. John might look richer from the outside, but Sarah is the one actually building wealth. If you've never calculated your net worth, it's time to do it now. It takes less than 10 minutes. List everything you own, your assets, savings, investments, real estate, retirement accounts. 2. List everything you owe, your liabilities, credit cards, student loans, car loans, mortgages. 3. Subtract your liabilities from your assets. That's your net worth. It doesn't matter if your number is low or even negative right now. What matters is tracking it over time. When you start seeing progress, it keeps you motivated. Of course, knowing your net worth is only part of the equation. The way you manage your spending plays a huge role in how fast you build wealth. Let's talk about that next. Habit number 4, spend intentionally. Now that you know your net worth, let's talk about the biggest factor that determines how fast you build wealth: your spending habits. Most people don't have an income problem. They have a spending problem. They make decent money, but instead of using it to build wealth, they let it slip through their fingers on things that don't actually improve their lives. It's easy to blame low income, but even high earners can be broke if they're not intentional about their spending. The real issue? Lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, you upgrade your car, you land a better paying job, you move into a bigger apartment, you get a bonus, it's gone before you even realize it. Every time your income increases, so do your expenses. The problem isn't how much you make, it's how much you keep and invest. Most people are so focused on impressing others today that they sabotage their future. But the truly wealthy, they don't care about flexing for Instagram. They care about financial freedom. Before making any purchase, ask yourself these 3 questions. 1. Does this expense bring long-term value to my life? 2. Would I still buy this if no one else could see it? 3. Is this helping me get closer to financial freedom or pushing me further away? If the answer to any of these is no, it's probably a waste of money. Cut one unnecessary expense this week and redirect that money towards savings or investments. Even if you spend wisely and save aggressively, there's still something deeper that can keep you stuck financially: your beliefs about money. Let's break that down. Habit number 5, heal your money wounds. Most people don't realize it, but the way you handle money today is often shaped by your past experiences, childhood, and emotions. If you don't address these hidden money wounds, you might find yourself repeating bad financial habits over and over again without even realizing it. Think about what you heard about money growing up. Maybe you were told things like, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, you have to work hard for every dollar. If you grew up believing that money is scarce or that wealth is for other people, you might be subconsciously sabotaging your own financial success. It's time to rewrite those old money stories. Try this. Right now, write down one limiting belief about money that has been holding you back. Then replace it with a new, empowering belief. For example, instead of money is hard to earn, replace it with money flows easily when I create value. Instead of I'm bad with money, say I am learning to master my finances. Say it out loud every morning for the next 30 days and watch how your mindset and your finances start to change. Now that we've covered the 5 most powerful habits for financial freedom, there's one final mistake that holds most people back. If you've made it this far, you won't want to miss it. The biggest money mistake to avoid. The truth is, most people know what they should be doing with their money. Saving more, investing, spending wisely, but they keep putting it off. They wait for the perfect time to start saving. They wait until they make more money to invest. They wait until they feel ready. But here's the reality. The perfect time will never come. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Every year you delay investing, you're losing thousands, even millions in potential growth. Let's say you invest just $200 a month, starting at age 25. With an average 10% return, by the time you're 55, you'll have over $400,000. But if you wait 10 years and start at 35, that same $200 a month grows to only $150,000. You just lost $250,000 just because you waited. If you take away just one thing from this video, let it be this. Start today. Even if it's just saving $10, opening an investment account, or tracking your expenses, take one action right now. Small steps today create massive results in the future. At Smart Money Vids, we're all about turning knowledge into action. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and check the description for powerful tools to help you on your financial journey. Which of these 5 habits are you starting today? Drop a comment below. I want to hear your plan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.